No, it was our first couple of days with the rookies and veterans who are working through injuries. It's a chance for those guys to get acclimated into, it's a pre-training camp period. You have 5 days to do it. I think we've taken 3, and it's going well.
Tell us about the conditioning. What goes into these conditioning tests these days with the new collective bargaining agreement? Has it changed?
No, it hasn't changed. It's the same basic rules that govern conditioning tests. What else you want to know about it?
What goes into it to pass it? What do you have to do?
Well, we have a test that's basically it's 6 150s. It's 25-yard intervals, so you got to go down, back, down, back, down, back. You have to make it under a certain time, and you have a certain recovery time. It has to do with each position type guy, body weight type guy. Obviously, the bigger guys have more rest and a slower time. The idea is to get a basic assessment of a basic ability to recover between sets, a basic ability to get your wind back, to get your legs back, and then to change direction, put stress in the muscles, stop, start, change direction, which is what happens in football. Make sure the guys can do that, recover the next day so they can get through a basic practice. To me, it's a fundamental kind of a baseline level of conditioning, and that's why we do it.
So what does it mean for you guys to Ed Reed, who was playing, and also that you guys have taken care of the Ray Rice contract? What does it mean for this team?
It means we'll have Ray here for a long period of time, which is a great thing. Congratulations to Ray. I thought both sides did a great job of getting the deal done. Nobody was happier than me, except for Ray. Ray was really happy. Wilbur was happy. I think everybody, all the Ravens. It's just great for everybody. Ed Reed, plans on being here. Talked with Ed, had a great conversation, and looking forward to seeing him. Since you made me think of it, Aaron, I thought I would give you guys a little update on the injury situation. Going into camp. Yeah, going into camp. Don't expect much after this, but no. It's make sure I get the guys. Ja Reed's got a calf strain. He's working through. He strained it at the end of training or mini camp. Re-strained it a couple weeks ago, so he's working through a calf strain right now. Kalichi's got the same deal. What Kalichi had was muscle spasms in his back. So we're just going to take it easy with just make sure we're okay with that. But he's looking really good as we build him through these couple of days. He should be ready to practice very soon, very, very soon, like hopefully tomorrow or Thursday. David Reed continues to rehab. David, we're going to take slow. We're talking about an ACL. It was toward the mid to late season last year. We've got hopes for David Reed, but if David Reed gets back in training camp, I think that'd be a huge upset. Although he actually is looking really good. But, let's just take it slow with an ACL. Who else are we talking about? McPhee. Yeah, McPhee had the surgery. Just had a little thing he had to get cleaned up in his knee, nothing major on his knee. And he had a little personal issue, so he missed about a week of rehab, so we're kind of easing him in slow right now. He should be practicing very, very soon.
How lucky are you to have such a veteran guy like Matt Dark who's willing and able to tutor a guy like Gino having right here?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, it's great to have. Anytime you get experience from a player, a player can kind of give him some ins and outs that through his career. And it's not just football. It's probably how to approach becoming a pro and all that. It's really important. It's also important to have a great O-line coach, and I think Andy Moeller does a great job. So all those young offensive linemen are benefiting from the veterans, and I think the veterans are benefiting from the young offensive linemen, pushing them. So I think we've got a good situation there.
Is having a guy like Steinbach in here a symptom of just wanting to look at as many players out there and cover all your bases, or is you're still looking to kind of upgrade the offensive line depth?
Well, Jeff, it's like we say every year, we are always looking for players. We're always looking to upgrade, and we had some outside backers in here too, today. So you've got an opportunity where you've got good players who are available. We're going to take a look at them and try to make the roster better any way we can at any time. And if we can create some even better competition and put more good players into the mix, with the financial resources that we have, we always want to do that. So Eric Steinbach's a heck of a player. I don't know where we stand, but we're going to look for any good player we can at any time.
Fashion statement?
Not really. It's a fun statement, Just thought I'd get somebody's attention. I wanted to divert your guys, It's like the car wreck. Divert you guys away from some issues, right? But it didn't work. You already asked me all the tough questions. Had a great vacation. Excited to have the players back, Jerry. The guys came back in really great shape, for the vast most part. A couple guys will learn their lesson the hard way, as far as the conditioning test and getting out here and practicing at our pace. But that's a good thing too. So this will come off very quickly, but it's been a good few weeks.
just go about the business, or is there more to it?
Well, you know, there's a lot to it, you know, because it's starting. It's an opportunity to start for the Ravens. It's an opportunity to start in the National Football League. You know, our goal is to be the best defense in football. You know, and that's not going to change. And those guys have an opportunity to be obviously a huge part of that. So yeah, it's a huge responsibility. But that wouldn't. I don't think it'd be any different than any other position. You know, any one of those spots, one of those 11 spots, is a pretty big deal. Okay.
Anything else?
That's it.
Coach, do you kind of miss not being out of McDaniel College?
Haven't thought about it. You know what I mean? Haven't thought about it. Love McDaniel. Love the people, you know, in Carroll County. But really kind of focused on this training camp right here.
Hey, John, how about one more on just with Brian McKinney? Has he made the progress? He keeps a couple times during the time since he said he's dropped some weight. He said things are going well. Did he come back looking good?
I haven't seen him yet, so we'll see. The reporting is tomorrow, so we'll see. So we'll see. You know, got my fingers crossed. And you know, one thing about Brian, I'll say this. You know, hey, Brian is a hard worker. You know, he is a hard worker. He's going to do everything he can from a work standpoint to get it done, and you know, hopefully he'll be able to do what he needs to do. Okay? All right, thanks.